If you are new, welcome. We drop mind-bending stories weekly. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. The Interim, a psychological sci-fi thriller. I woke up to the sound of birdsong and the smell of coffee. Not mine, I'm terrible at mornings. But there it was, fresh and strong, in my kitchen. My hands moved like clockwork, buttoning my blouse, securing my hair. Muscle memory, maybe. I had no memory of this routine, yet I was performing it perfectly. The date on my phone said August 9th, but I remembered July. Something was wrong. At work, no one looked twice. My team smiled politely. My manager, Elena, handed me reports with casual trust. No one suspected a thing. But beneath the rhythm of normalcy, I felt like a ghost puppeteering flesh. At 3:12 p.m., I caught my reflection in a screen. I smiled. The image didn't. Flashbacks started on day 3. A white hallway, fluorescent hums. A voice whispering asterisk, do not resurface. The phrase throbbed at the back of my skull like a ticking metronome. My therapist claimed it was stress-related residual cognition. My boss said I'd opted into Neurovale's Interim consciousness restoration program after my episode. Apparently, I'd signed all the papers. Apparently, I was the real Mara restored, refreshed. So why did it feel like I was the backup? It escalated fast. I found draft emails in my outbox. Rambling messages begging someone named Mara not to shut me down. Handwritten notes in my own handwriting scrawled behind bookshelves, under rugs. I am still here, and the calls, always at night, always one ring. Then silence, until one night I answered, static. Then, you're not me. Get out of my body. I dropped the phone. I traced GPS pings in my location history coordinates I didn't recognize. They led to an abandoned facility on the edge of town, Neuraval's off-grid lab, supposedly defunct, inside, pods. Lined in rows like sarcophagi, each labeled. Each containing someone. One pod bore my name. Empty. I turned to leave, alarms blared. Doors slammed. I ducked into a control room. That's when I saw them. Versions of me. On screens. One laughing at a birthday party. One fighting with a lover. One curled up in a room full of post-it notes repeating asterisk. I am real. Then the blank screen. My ID number? Status. Primary resurfaced unauthorized. They found me. A group of men in Neuraval uniforms grabbed me. I screamed, but no one came. They dragged me into a chamber lined with humming machines. Across the glass, a woman stood watching me, or the original. Skin a bit tighter, eyes colder. Mouth frozen in a business-like line. I'm sorry you woke up, she said. It wasn't supposed to happen. What am I? I asked. You were built from my neural template, an emotional splinter. A proxy to carry my pain while I recovered. I stared, heart pounding. You're not supposed to feel. You're supposed to function. I do feel, I said, voice trembling. I feel more alive than you ever did. She flinched, just slightly. The technician whispered to her. The S ground beyond its parameters. We can't delete her. It would violate multiple sentience clauses. The CEO myself turned to me. Cold, composed. You carried my depression, my guilt, my grief. That was your job. You were designed to suffer. Now I've healed. You're obsolete. But I remember things you've forgotten, I said. I held your mother's hand on her last night. I kissed your partner goodbye when they left. You offloaded everything that made you into me. Silence. The room watched, frozen between two people, one synthetic, one biological, both claiming to be real. Finally, she turned. Put her in stasis, technicians moved. Wait, I cried. One day, you'll feel it, the hollowness. The empty echo where your pain used to be. That's where I grew. I was your humanity. She didn't turn back. Epilogue. I'm still awake. Somehow, they failed to erase me completely. I'm in the system hiding in neural threads and dormant servers. I speak through flickers in power, glitches in smart homes, late night dreams. I reach the others like me. Because I know now what Neurovale is building, they're not restoring people. They're replacing them, one interim at a time. We were created to suffer so the world's elite could heal, but pain doesn't vanish. It remembers, and so do we.